Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
Feel my heart, it's beating. All my body's breathing. It's just you and me. Feel my heart, it's beating. All my body's breathing. It's just you and me. I'm so caught in this, we're so lost deep in it, can't stop. I'm forever the one you call. Let's free fall. I'm so caught in this, we're so lost deep in it, can't stop. I'm forever the one you call. Let's free fall. 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 I'm so caught in this, we're so lost deep in it, can't stop. I'm forever the one you call. Let's free fall. Feel my heart, it's beating. All my body's breathing. It's just you and me. Feel my heart, it's beating. All my body's breathing. It's just you and me. I'm so caught in this, we're so lost deep in it, can't stop. I'm forever the one you call. Let's free fall. I'm so caught in this, we're so lost deep in it, can't stop. I'm forever the one you call. Let's free fall. 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 I'm so caught in this, we're so lost deep in it, can't stop. I'm forever the one you call. Let's free fall.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, abusing our internet privileges since 2004.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK, the disembodied voice in the corner, and on the camera we can see Xavier.
Fart.
Always elusive. And Hedgington.
Hello!
Saying something a little bit more educational than fart.
Haha.
Fart.
Keep wishing it's going to come true. And you don't want that. You really don't want that. Not while we've got the door closed.
Oy.
Well, you're not locked in here. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Haha.
Watchman!
That's the way you look at it, boyo.
Oh, boyo.
Oh?
Look at it, boyo.
Or when are you going to go into the eye for?
We now have the Welsh.
Well, boyo is Irish and Welsh.
But you said it with a Welsh accent.
Indeed, you can say it with a Welsh accent. You can also say it with an Irish accent. Boyo.
No, I think I'll throw Welsh. And hello to everyone in channel as well. We have Chris in the YouTube feed and whoever's in Discord. I haven't looked at Discord yet. I don't do Discord Corner. That's my excuse. I didn't do IRC Corner because I was too busy pressing buttons, and I don't do Discord Corner because I'm too busy pressing buttons.
Here we are.
On the subject of pressing buttons, it's been a week. It's a bank holiday today.
Yes, it is.
It's a bank holiday Monday, so
Bank holiday
therefore
Monday.
this week is completely fucking screwed.
August 31st, and it's a bank holiday Monday.
Which means at midnight it's PlayStation month.
Is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the start of us doing lots of PlayStation related shit. So
Yeah.
gonna be busy.
Someone hasn't got a video finished, have they?
I am working on it, but I also have a large amount of live stream stuff to do. So you know.
Yeah, you know, although...
And also work during the week, of course.
Yes. I mean, I've still got a video to finish as well, but I don't plan on
Work
releasing one until right near the end of the month, so that's fine. All the others are uploaded and ready to roll.
And I've got to do, I have to
Get a job,
do
you bum.
my penance as working on the live streams occasionally during September.
Yeah, on the Fridays.
Yep. On the Fridays.
On the Fridays. Yeah, on the Friday
we
live
have
streams.
a calendar. We have a
Yes.
calendar on
do?
the on the
Oh,
door.
yeah, we do, yeah.
I actually have the days planned out for what event's going to happen as well.
And one of them, I've got to learn a celebrity voice to do it, so I've been working on that. So, yeah.
Yep. That's one of the earlier ones, actually.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So,
I'm probably going to do some revisiting of that voice to make sure I get it as good as I can get it. So.
but yes, it's going to be a fun times. Yeah,
Yes,
so
it is.
Hedgie has employed our services to make all of his videos for all his trailers and things for his audiobooks.
Yep.
So now we're going to employ him for the Friday live streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least he's only got, 4 Friday live streams to work on, so that's not too bad. A couple of hours each night, it'll be fine.
Oh dear. So yes, this is TigerTails Radio. This is Monday 8:30, and we
Yeah.
are season 12, episode 38.
We
We
are?
are starting to
Wow.
get to the downward slide. Well, we are on the downward slide.
Well, that's because lockdowns happened.
Lockdown happened. Lockdown has happened since March. So
March 23rd, I think.
yeah,
Wow.
it's not much has changed. Well,
March 23rd. Wow.
yeah, not much has changed.
Wow.
For most people, me especially.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, have you been outside? What is
No.
this place called outside?
I've been shopping.
What
Does
is
that
the
count as
outside?
Does that count as outside?
Technically, it does.
Have you travelled anywhere? Well, walked to shops that are within slightly outside the vicinity. Does that
It's
count?
the number of things that get cancelled at the moment because it's like, oh yes, we can do things. Plague. No, we can't.
I mean, I did the thing. I went to Woking last week. That was nice.
That's on a train to a place in England. That's not outside of the UK, where all of these tourist places are
Oh,
going.
no.
we
Screw
can,
going outside.
we
Go
can
outside the
take
UK.
people, and then
Yes.
suddenly it's a case of, no, we can't. Stay away.
British Airways, yes, join us. By the way, we won't be pumping in fresh air, we'll be pumping in recirculated air. So if anybody decides to get on who's asymptomatic, you're all going to be infected.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Yes. Of course, all they got to do is flip a little switch and basically just bring in fresh air, because that's how they get the air in the cabin. So yeah.
Yeah, but at 70,000 feet, the air up there isn't all that good.
Oh, it is. It's pretty clear.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. Of oxygen.
No, you just basically just, you know...
The air is very thin.
Yes, it is.
There isn't much air up there to breathe.
Well, that was... Actually, when they still allowed smoking on planes, they used to bring in fresh air, so the planes obviously went lower. When they banned it, they went, oh, right, now we can literally go up really high.
Yeah.
So...
And so consequently, they're up really high at the moment.
Yes.
And therefore, not really suitable for opening the windows. You know?
You open the windows. Hey,
Metaphor.
fresh air.
Well, it got the dirty air out of the cabin.
Yes.
Off
And most
passengers.
of the passengers.
It's fine.
And all the luggage.
It's okay. We just got rid of the peasants in economy. It's fine.
Don't try and Google this because the first results is like, oh yeah, this is scary and dangerous. Okay, fine, I will never fly again.
What's that? Like letting fresh air in or opening the windows?
It's like breathing in airplane. Here's something really scary and terrifying. Okay, I'm going to walk everywhere.
What the fuck? They artificially pump air in to maintain a certain pressure. Otherwise, you suffocate.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all fun. They do the same in the Channel Tunnel on the trains as well. That's why your ears pop as you go through the Channel Tunnel.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
good times. That is.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's talk about our weeks because we have been trying to do things as nothing's happened. But yeah, last week, how was your week last week, TK?
My week wasn't so bad. I mean, missing the boyfriend because, you know, this time last week I was in the afterglow of having had a lovely weekend with the boyfriend, and this weekend I hadn't. But we played some on-railed, so that was nice. Been playing a lot of on-railed actually. I've been quite enjoying that. When editing the website last week, I'd realised we'd already done it for Done and Dusted, but it looks like we did it again. And then, of course, we played it on the Friday stream as well. So when everyone else is running around playing Fall Guys, we're there playing on Railed, going,
Oh, of course, yeah.
we're up with the times, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fall Guys.
Fall
yeah.
Guys, which
is
was
sort
free.
of like it's a knockout, but with really dumpy people.
It's. I wouldn't put it.
It's Takeshi's Castle with beans.
Yeah, I wouldn't
With
say it's
beans.
a knockout. It is a bunch of silly games.
What was that one? Total Wipeout, wasn't it?
It kind of. It's a big blend because it's like a bunch of different games where you get eliminated as you
Yes,
go through
yeah.
until you get to the final round where basically you're playing that Minecraft game. And whoever survives the longest is crowned the winner. And once you've played it, it's like, and then
Well, it's party games. You know, they're always the same.
it's an online multiplayer party game where when you get to the end, it's and then you just do it again.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Well, it's a minigame collection, so the point
Yeah.
is you just keep on playing the minigames.
Yes.
yes, but would you
I think
consistently play Sonic Shuffle over and over again?
I think it's more about
Bad example, we've done that.
it's more about the sort of the. I think they use it as it's sort of one of those games where it's what you can do in the real world while you're playing it. For example, you've got someone that can do weird commentary. You've got people that have got very, very powerful personalities. So that's why people like Markiplier.
Games aren't built for streamers. Games are built for people to play on a regular basis. If your game is party game, okay, I'm bored now, I'm going to stop, your game lasts a month.
Well, there
Well, that's why they've got to bring in new, fresh content.
There were some games that were designed to be sort of, watchable, as in sort of like
No,
the streaming world.
no. There's been games that have tried to implement streamer stuff, but I feel this is a topic of discussion, not review of the week. So
I was going to mention, there was that one where you had to jump from truck to truck to truck. I can't remember the name of it.
Cluster Truck.
Cluster Truck,
Yeah,
where the
from the
developers came along and went, you in particular, fuck you.
We're watching your stream, and now we're going to mess with your game.
Yeah.
That was such a cool feature.
a cool feature, and it's
the
an
message pops up
interesting-
on the screen going, "Hi, we're the devs. We're watching, and we're going to make you have fun now."
It's a very interesting game, but it wasn't one that hung around for a while, and it's certainly not one that I would say is designed for streaming, because it's
think
an
it was-
entire topic we could discuss in an entire show, and I'm still overrunning TK's review of the
If
week.
you're playing TigerTails Radio Bingo, mark off topic.
That's the show. TK, so how's the rest of your week then?
It's been spent mostly procrastinating because,
Yeah.
as is typical with me, I've got a deadline looming, and therefore I'm doing everything else apart from the thing I'm supposed to be doing to meet the deadline.
That and it's the end of the month.
Yeah, and it's
The
the end
bank
of the month.
holiday weekend.
I have been prepping a lot of the PlayStation Month stuff. It's just this one last video which I need to re-record some footage on. I really can't be bothered.
I mean, everything in terms of going live, I've got set. It's just that editing video is a pain in the fucking ass.
yes, it is.
Editing pre-recorded. Shit. Fuck that noise. Never doing it again.
That's okay, just give it a Hedgie. He says he's a video editor now.
I am. I'm pretty good at video editing.
There you go. Okay, here's 12 hours of source footage. Here's a
12 hours.
Yeah, let's move on to Hedge's week, because I feel we've overrun TK's quite successfully.
Yeah, I didn't really do
How
much
was
this
your
week.
week then, Hedge?
My week's been pretty good. I was doing. I've been recording a new project. This one is a translation of Casanova's one of Casanova's diaries, which is very, very flamboyant French translated into English. So it's incredibly weird in the language. It's very, very strange. So I've been recording that, which is a lot of fun. I've also been applying for jobs because I'm running out of money. So
audiobook business not paying you good, huh?
it's because of this whole thing going on and everything. Plus, Audible's going, yeah, we've been reviewing your work for about 3 months now. It's like, is it done? So, we're taking our time. It's like, could you hurry up? It's like, yeah, we're a bit busy.
It's
So-
probably
well,
because
Everyone and their mother is submitting audiobooks right now
volume
because it's a
income,
pandemic.
Volume of work gone up. People working it gone down.
Yeah,
But yeah, so that's-
backlogs happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been applying for jobs left, right, and centre using LinkedIn and Indeed and all this kind of thing.
Have you thought about utilising Fiverr?
Fiverr?
Yeah,
Fiverr.
putting up your
yeah,
skills on
could do.
Fiverr.
I would suggest you do, because therefore you can advertise yourself as a voiceover actor, voice book person, music editor,
Yes.
audio editor.
And you can also get yourself verified as a pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
I could
and
do
you,
that.
you can put your and you can actually have it
Or
so
you can
that
charge
your
city money.
shit will turn up, and you can put your portfolio on there. And it's not like I've been looking at this site at all. What I want to do in any way, shape, or
So
form.
what have you been using it for?
So far, nothing. Because when they say Fiverr, it's like the pound store. Everything's a pound.
It isn't.
No.
Everything
It
starts
used to be,
at a fiver.
It used to be like everything was £5, and then they realised that people who were more experienced were going on there and going,
I mean-
I normally charge about £50 the first thing. I don't wish to charge £5.
It's
Just for an
'cause-
example,
Yeah.
this was from Fiverr.
Yeah.
This whole thing was from
Oh,
Fiverr.
yeah.
All the thumbnails and everything, all from
Yeah.
Fiverr.
I bet you didn't pay a £5 for it, though.
No, you're right, I didn't. I
No,
paid a bit more.
because originally it was a bunch of people who just wanted to go, I want to get paid for my shitty work. And they got paid for their shitty work. And then people went, holy shit, I'm getting a lot of money. And people with skills went, holy shit, this is a place I can get a lot of money. And then they went, but I'm not going to charge a £5.
No.
No, because
charge
I'm
more.
worth more than that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I would certainly say it's a good place to go for freelance work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the artist who did the show doesn't normally do the style of things. They normally do kind of more, I wouldn't say realistic, but they do quite nice chibi work. They do some other things as well, and so, but kind of traditional cartoon style wasn't really in their wheelhouse. So they pushed themselves, and I'm quite happy with the result. It came out quite nicely.
Well, I found another freelance website that I started to sign up with. I was like, start putting things in. It was like page 150. It was like, what?
Yeah,
what am I
it's,
putting in here?
My advice for anyone who's doing this kind of stuff, it's like, right, don't be narrow, right? When you're going to be freelance,
Broad
you need
strokes.
to be building wide to start, and then make sure you don't go too wide, but build wide, and then you can build up. Because if you start narrow, your family are the only people who hire. is build wide and then build up.
But yeah. But I've been doing that kind of thing. I've been applying for work here and there. I've got a couple of auditions, but nothing went through. But at least I'm getting noticed with things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah,
So I'm
so-
doing that.
Build wide.
And of course, then you can farm off all your work to Hedgie to do, and he can add it to his portfolio.
Yes.
He can do it for the exposure.
I don't
That's
agree
the
with
worst
that
thing.
bullshit.
Oh yes, if you we will put you in the credits of our movie. It's like, you're going to pay me for this? Like, no, but you are a multi-billion-pound company. Oh yes, but you know.
are you in the union? No,
Yeah.
you're not getting paid.
In which case, I'm not working for you.
Fine, we've got your work. Bye bye. My week has mostly been working from home.
Really? Still?
Shocking.
Good
I
lord.
know,
Yeah.
shocking that.
Yeah, can't
Mine
be
hasn't.
shocking that.
Mine.
And bits and pieces, video editing, making sure I'm keeping up to date. I have now managed to hit the most annoying section in my God of War replays.
Yay!
I'm rewatching it, going, the pain, the pain, the pain.
Cut out large segments of video.
I am cutting out I actually got to one particular section where it was a case of, this is me dying a lot and being frustrated, and some of it is funny, but I have actually got in one of the videos that I either recently going to be up or have gone up, a point where I just went through the controller on the desk. That is how frustrating certain aspects of this game got.
That set enough equal had.
Yeah, that was that. And that's God of War. That wasn't Sonic fucking Adventure 1. But yeah, September I do have to do some recording for another game because I'm running out of video footage for edit for that one. So we'll see.
I still need to get the Tojo back in the groove video.
Really? You haven't done that?
Yeah, I've recorded
Wow.
it. We recorded it before we even moved, and yeah, it's just been on the to-do list.
It's stuff because, procrastination. But yeah, work has so far been all right. I'm still going through that model office to be signed off, which is brilliant because I'm relying on somebody else to do the fucking audits to then say, yes, you're fine, you can now continue. And it's like, how many audits have I had? 2. That was last week. How many audits have I got this week? 2 from last week. So fingers crossed. there's going to be some catch up. But yeah, I think things are doing well for that. Outside of that, watching some bits and pieces, YouTube, Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Managed to get outside and do some of the garden. Managed to get outside the front garden and do some of that.
Yep.
So that's going well for the rainy weather that's coming up.
Yep.
But at least it's done because it's stuff that you kind of need to do, even though as we start heading into winter, I'll probably chop the entire fucking triffid down.
Quack.
Well, let's put it this
Fire.
way. We moved in, and there's this bloody great big bush that I said to the landlord, can you get rid of it? Because it's taking up
All of the
half
garden.
the garden. They got rid of it, left the rubbish, because their intention was to collect it afterwards. Lockdown happened, so eventually I put the money in so that we could get the brown bin, garden refuse bin, when they finally said, yes, we'll do it again, because that was fun. And that all's got shipped away now. But between that getting chopped down and now, which has only been 4 months, it's gotten fucking big. It grows like a motherfucker. And we've got 2 box hedges down the bottom that don't grow that bad. The fucking bramble down the bottom doesn't grow as fucking mad as this bloody plant.
It's a nice, the bees love it.
Oh yeah, the bees absolutely fucking love it. We've got some luscious stuff in there for the insects.
I mean, I've got some lovely photos of these big fat bumblebees just going om nom nom nom
Yes.
nom. And I'm just going, hold still, I'm going to get real close with this macro lens and go, click.
And the birds have managed to migrate to the bird feeder now rather than where the big fucking bramble
Bush thing was, yeah.
ex-bush was. So we're getting the nice birds in, along with the pigeons and that. Although I'm fairly sure there is a rat or something somewhere.
Probably.
I'm not
Yeah,
entirely
a
sure.
couple of hedgehogs and a rat.
The rat I'm not fussed with. The hedgehogs I don't mind seeing, but I think maybe I scared them off the last time I'd stumbled out onto
Yes,
them.
and
snuffling in
laughed
the
at
garden.
them.
I was like, what the hell are you two doing?
Having sex, stop looking.
They weren't. They were just snuffling at each other
Yes.
really loudly.
Yeah, they are loud things.
Yes,
Just
when I'm
snuffling at each other.
when I'm sat outside with the laptop and all I can hear is then I go over and just find these 2 spiky balls looking at each other. It's like fucking hell. Can you keep the argument down to a dour roar? Oh dear. But yeah, that's been it. And bank holiday weekend has probably been just as lazy as I could try to be fair. Done the adult shit, but it's like yeah. September.
I managed to get 15 odd stations added to pop all the stations, which was good. So they're all on the map now.
Not too bad. Although you still
Diesel.
got a backlog.
Still got a massive backlog.
Yep.
But
Well-
it's slowly clearing.
Well, we're now into September, so this is now the last section of the year.
Boo! I mean, summer's going away.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, summer's been going away for the
Autumn.
last month, so we're now into schools going back.
Yep.
Oh, great. It means all the buses are going to
Yeah.
get busy again with all the peasants.
Oh,
Just
please, you know,
walk,
they're gonna
TK, for
they're
the
gonna
love of
boycott
God.
this because they'll be going, you know, they'll go in on the first day and they'll be like half the students won't be wearing masks because my dad doesn't believe in it. He says they don't have to wear it, and it's like,
Well, it's not that. It's like science says children don't spread it, and then some science says children do spread it.
that's like saying, oh no, children don't get chickenpox, they don't spread it.
No, it's like sunlight doesn't destroy it. Sunlight does destroy it. I hate to say this, that was said by scientists because fuck yeah, science.
Ah, they don't know. Anyway, we're straying into Rule 6 territory, so...
Yeah, science is rule 6.
I mean, that's kind of like going, yes, in a petri dish, bleach will kill this thing. However, don't put it in your body.
Yeah, no one ever actually said that, but never mind.
Rule
Ah,
6. Rule 6.
Right, so, God, yeah, it's the last few months we're now hitting for, so there will be a downward decline of just energy, especially after September when it's going to be a case of,
After PlayStation Month is finished and we're all knackered.
it'll be October, and it will be
Yes.
the Halloween
Halloween month.
Yeah.
And
Well,
we're looking at finishing this season,
Round about
beginning
the
of
7th
December.
of December.
yeah, beginning of December. So
Ooh.
we'll have kind of survived 2020 by that
Somehow.
point.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
If everything goes according to plan.
Although Christmas will be, can we visit anyone?
No!
Do we want to risk it?
It's like,
Can we visit
does that
anyone?
mean
Do
I
we
can
want
spend
to
Christmas away from my family legitimately?
Very possibly.
Yes. Oh, so sorry, I can't come and visit you. Oh, damn.
Oh, my parents are kind of in the older at-risk area,
As
so
are mine.
it's like I don't want to risk bringing shit over because we will have hit the fucking crappy months when I'm fully expecting the coughs and colds and
Yes.
flus.
Yes.
You know, the thing that I have all the fucking time because why the fuck not? to ramp up. So we'll see what happens. You know, I may actually go back into my work building next year.
Ooh, world
Poor
building.
thing.
What kind of world?
Work
Work.
building.
Oh, work building.
Yes, my
Yeah.
work building in
You know that
Bournemouth.
thing? That thing
yes.
where he has a job?
I thought you said world building. I was like,
Work
ooh, is this
building.
RP based?
No, but we'll see, because I know my boss wants to at least get everyone together. So their first event of getting everyone together was, yeah, we'll go to pool. Hang on, let me think for a second.
On the thought of world building,
Past
though,
Bournemouth.
I saw an advert on For Affinity recently.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, I know, right? Ironclaw's got a new expansion out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Good grief.
it was crowdfunded.
Ooh.
And I was like, wait, what? Ironclaw's still going?
Yeah.
so
Well,
Ironclaw still works.
in this environment, shockingly enough, that kind of shit will get the funding because people want content. And next to radio shows, I don't think many TV places are doing shit. Let me Google it. Is EastEnders ongoing?
I think they're bringing it back, or they've brought it back and they're recording again.
All in green screen.
Well, apparently they're doing clever things, like they're using actors' actual other halves, so
Oh
body
no,
doubles
they're on
for-
break until the 7th of September.
They're using VR chat.
They officially ran out of episodes on the 16th of June.
Wow.
But they reckon, filming resumed on Elm Street Studios on the 29th of June. 29th of June.
Oh.
So this will be EastEnders Season 2.
Yeah.
First season ran for, what, 30, 40 odd years?
Yes.
And now on Season 2.
Yes, brief break, yeah.
We'll see if that happens.
You never know, they might bring Prison Cell Block H back.
Oh, good grief.
Well,
they
it's
did a
not like-
sequel to it, didn't they?
They did a reboot.
Wentworth.
Yeah, they did a
Yeah.
horrible reboot.
I actually quite enjoyed the reboot. It was different, but it was still cheesy. Because Prisoner Cell Block H was exceptionally cheesy, and I kind of loved it for that.
It was Australian.
And so the reboot happened, and it was gritty and cheesy. And it's like, this is weird, but I'm kind of digging it. And it was interesting to see different takes of the characters.
Crossroads
It's sort of
back.
it's when you
why?
look at, it's when you look at some of the characters in soap operas that are so popular. They go, right, yeah, we know he died, but can we bring him back?
That's
It's
Dirty
like-
Den.
Yes.
No,
And the Mitchells.
Harold Bishop in Neighbours.
Harold Bishop never officially died, though.
No,
he was only presumed
missing.
dead.
He presumed dead.
He was presumed dead. Yes.
Yeah.
But then they've. I mean, who is it? They brought back Paul Robinson, who apparently had died. They brought him back.
He's still in it as well.
Yes. But yeah, he was supposed to have died, and then he came back.
Yeah, he went off to have a film career and then
Yes.
came back because,
didn't work.
film career.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fact. Somebody dies, and they bring him back. It's like the only one I know who died and left and actually did well was Alan Dale, who played Jim Robinson, and he moved away to America and became a pretty good TV actor.
I'm fairly sure that Robinson... I'm fairly sure I saw him in Panto.
Jim
Probably.
Robinson.
I wouldn't be
Alan Dale.
surprised.
No, not Alan, no, not that one. The other one. Paul.
Oh, Stephen Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise
Yeah,
me.
he's
No,
done Panto.
not Panto. Blood Brothers.
Ah, yes, stage plays. Yeah.
And in the
Wouldn't
Mayflower.
surprise me.
But yeah, Alan Dale is like, he's in NCIS, he's in CSI, he's in loads and loads of American cop shows.
Anyway, we have managed to waffle on.
Yep.
Just a bit.
So we should probably play a song, so we
Hey.
can start trying to play some Jackbox games.
Ooh.
Yay.
How does that sound, everyone?
That
Yeah.
sounds like a good plan.
I thought so too. So, if all goes according to plan, this should be Diviners with Stockholm Lights.
A pair of jeans, a shirt or two. We didn't pack as if we weren't going back. It doesn't matter if it's true. I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights. tomorrow feels a year away. Like the seconds, the beginning and the end. But if in time it's yesterday, your picture's gonna bring it home to me again. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.
TigerTails Radio. Be part of it. Chat in the Discord server and talk directly to the hosts. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk now.
Yeah, that was Stockholm Lights. He says, gearing up everything. Right, so very nearly time for some Jackbox Gaming. Is everybody ready for Jackbox Gaming?
We are ready.
Because the game we were going to try and play doesn't work. So
Are you,
really?
Are you poking...
I gave Trivia Murder Party 3 tries and it was like, no, can't connect.
Quiplash.
Yeah, so I thought, oh, I'll go for Quiplash instead. It's reliable and we know it works. And yeah, that's the important thing here. I want something that will actually operate as opposed to just sit there going, no, I can't connect because I'm useless. So I actually need to load up a Jackbox window myself, don't I? Otherwise I'll never get into the game.
It's not like we do this every Monday.
No.
And make sure we're prepared every Monday and go through a checklist of what shit we need to do every Monday. TK sat there going, fuck.
No, TK sat there going, sorry, can't respond, busy. Trying to actually make the show work. Right, let's kill the backing music.
Roll
and
card.
Bring this up. That's really loud.
Oh, Quiplash.
Keanu Lima November uniform. That is Keanu Lulu November uniform.
Kilo Lima November uniform. Oh, hello, DH. Nice to have you on.
Latest Bill and Ted film has actually been released.
Yes, it has.
In America, it's in the cinemas in the UK, but not streaming yet.
Yeah.
I want
it. Yet.
Apparently it is.
Oh, really?
Came out on Friday.
Oh.
Yep. It's out, and you can also get it streamed online.
Froggy and Stu have seen it.
Oh.
Froggy quite enjoyed it. But I didn't want any spoilers, so I said don't say any more.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, that's
You've
enough.
not even read reviews.
I've read spoiler-free reviews that give a kind of general overview, but I've not actually read anything about this too much. Been trying to avoid as many of the spoilers as possible.
Yes.
Right, so we have 3 holes to fill. Get your friends, get your family, get them to fill our holes.
Join us.
Join us. Play our games.
Please. Please play.
So who do we have? We have me, we have I'm a Bot, we have I'm Back, we have DH, and we have Broke Hedgie.
Yes.
Hedgie is broken. Both mentally and financially. What are you looking up there, V? You're looking awfully busy for someone who's... We will wait for Xavier to finish doing what he's doing before I press the button. Quite what he's doing, I'm not entirely sure. But I'm watching it. And he's doing a frantic amount of typing. Considering he's already in the game, I don't quite see what he's got to be typing about.
No, it's not on Amazon. God.
No,
damn
I
it.
looked. Yeah, no, it's coming out for us mid-September.
Ah.
Yeah, America can have it streaming, but no, not us. Now we got to wait until the middle of September.
Well,
Not
licenses, I
happy.
guess. Distribution. All of that shit.
You ready?
As I will be, Pally. Go on then.
Right, press the button. Let the game begin. Let's see what our lovely friend has to say about this.
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm your host, Schmitty, and I've been told that I'm no longer allowed to accept tips. Very nice names. When my capybara finally gives birth, I'm going to name the pups after you guys. This is round one. You are about to see 2 prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners bonuses at stake. Go!
And now it's time where we'll go really quiet again.
And try and work things out.
Yeah.
Because we're thinking.
Crazy trying to come up with ideas. Like, I'm not sure we should do so.
What even is this question? Okay, I've got answers on there. Whether or not they're good.
I'm just checking
God,
the
TK's
spelling
spelled.
of a word.
TK's writing the novel.
I'm not writing a novel, I'm spell checking the answer.
It's like, what is TK doing over there? The entire screen is covered in
Time's
text.
running out. Use a safety quip if you need it.
Hey, we are all in.
Hey.
Cool, let's see what's what. Number 1 on the list, a really dumb roundtable discussion would be about this topic. Okay, choose your
So,
favorite.
we have a really dumb round table discussion would be about this topic. Renaming Go, or how to fix the uneven table legs. Well, in that case, it's very easy. You just make 4 legs, then they're even.
No, it's how to fix uneven table legs.
Yeah.
So like what to wedge under the one that's a bit short.
Yes.
And it wins 2-1.
Up next, a terrible name for a dictator.
We have a terrible name for a dictator,
It's voting time.
and that is General Democracy
Fucking hell.
or Dictator. Boil him, mash him, stick him in a stew.
Sounds like a SpongeBob character.
Hey, Mr. Tater, sir. Oh, General Democracy wins it 2-1.
Captain Crunch and General Democracy.
This is not a
Okay,
serial
next
show.
one. The only
Yes, it
bad
is. It's every
word
week.
that can follow bacon.
Hello, Xavier.
Okay, the
Oh,
only
your
bad word
devices.
that can follow bacon. Bacon, naked Hedgesaurus, or bacon alive.
Bacon alive!
Who wants to live forever? Dive! You're not picking one.
I'm thinking of the answer.
There's only 2 to pick.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do I pick? I don't know.
4, 3,
I'll sort it out.
2. You know, it does help if you vote. That's the thing. Oh!
There you go, you get a Quiplash. In the first round where it doesn't matter because the points are worthless.
Well, I haven't had one for years, so I'll take it.
You haven't been it for years.
True.
Next prompt. A bad line to have on your business
What the
card.
heck?
Squiggly one.
So, a bad line to have
Put
on
in
your
your
business
votes.
card.
I maybe promise I might possibly do it, or please hire me, I'm desperate for work.
You've been reading my business cards.
A diagonal line. That's a bad line.
And please hire me, I'm desperate for work. Yes.
2-1. Victory for me.
And next is never blank after applying lotion.
Why did I get this question?
Okay, so never hug after applying lotion. Never Google goatsy after applying lotion.
It's like, well, that's just, you just never Google goatsy.
So I think you'll find the correct answer is apologise.
Sorry, I appear to have covered you in lotion. I'm very sorry.
That's it for round 1. Let's bring up the scoreboard.
And Hedges in the lead, barely.
Ty's broken the number of times we had Ty for lunch.
Now round 2.
So,
All
we
points
have
and
a
bonuses are doubled.
Frozen
Oh, the
screen
drama.
on the main screen.
I can see that too. There we go.
Wow.
It's loaded.
Ooh.
Well, the fact the audio was going didn't really fill me with any fear.
Just fitted. Okay. Correctly. I have answers, and one question was actually relevant to my interests, and I could actually provide a legitimate answer, so I'm quite happy with that.
I must admit, I've got one question where I've got a good answer. The second one I'm stuck on.
Steve! Steve's always a good answer. Mine goes blank. Context.
Okay, I'm in.
That's a good answer. So we are just
Waiting
waiting
for the H.
You've got 20 seconds. The lag is about 10
Almost out
seconds
of
on
time.
the
Use the
stream.
skip
Yeah.
button if you have to.
It should be on super low lag. Yeah, I've got 3 seconds lag.
Hey, he's in!
10 seconds.
These better
It
be
does-
good.
it does
The first
drop out
prompt
from live
is
every now and again.
a perfectly good reason to walk around with a raven on your shoulder.
So, a perfectly good reason to walk around with a raven on your
Okay,
shoulder
Select your favorite
when
quip.
you're eager.
Eager, Al, and Poe.
Okay, that's
A
a
wordplay on Edgar Allan Poe.
Yep. Or because it's lighter than a writing desk.
I'd have gone because it's Wednesday. And
But it's
people go,
Monday.
why? Odin's Day. Because I am the motherfucking god.
And because it's lighter than a writing desk, wins it 3-0, thus giving me my first whiplash of the game.
Moving on, a catchphrase you'd probably hear on a sitcom called The Poop Family.
So a catchphrase
Okay,
you
vote.
probably hear on a sitcom called The Poop Family. Stop stepping on me. Or I just gotta drop the kids off at the pool.
Followed by massive
And it's 2-1 to Xavier. Just gotta
canned laughter.
drop the kids off at the pool.
Next up,
Wins it 2-1.
the weirdest ingredient to put in trail mix.
Razor blades.
So, the weirdest ingredient
Ready,
within
set,
trail mix.
vote.
Concrete or breadcrumbs?
Can you bring your mic ever so slightly closer? Ah, cooling down.
Yes.
Human. That'd be weird.
Weirdest ingredient.
Poison. That'd be weird.
And concrete wins it 2-1.
Moving on.
Next on the list, a bad thing to hear after yelling hello into a deep cave.
So, a bad thing to hear after yelling hello into a deep cave, or Echo's asshole. We have no Echo returning, or goodbye!
I'd have gone for, do you want to play a game? Because that would shit you the fuck up.
Yes.
Hello, Spelunker. Do you want to play a game?
Oh, hello.
I vote hopscotch.
And no Echo returning wins it 2-1.
Clearly no one wants Echo to return.
I do. He's getting his ears fixed on
Next
Wednesday, I
in
think.
line, sometimes Deadpool wishes he didn't wear such a skin-tight latex suit and instead wore blank.
Ah, this is Xavier's answer.
Yeah. So sometimes
Get
Deadpool
voting.
wishes he didn't wear such a skin-tight latex suit and instead wore a mersuit or a pink tutu. Fairly sure a mersuit is skin-tight latex.
No, a mersuit is a fursuit that has been modified for extracurricular activities.
But they're often quite form-fitting.
As much as Deadpool would, I'm also fairly
And
sure that
that's
he
all for
probably
round
would.
2. Fire up the scoreboard.
So, let's see.
They do it
How
just to
far
wind up
have I
people at
got?
conventions.
Oh, I've gone back to...
Oh, wow, from like
Wow.
first to last.
Good
To be fair,
lord.
it'd be fluffy, skin-tight underwear and a pair of
It's
fluffy
round
slippers
3,
and
the
a
last lash. I've got
grubby
one prompt
bathrobe.
left, and you're all getting it.
Deadpool would poodle.
Dude.
It's a word lash. Pay attention to your device.
Complete this word lash task.
Come up with a shocking
shit.
newspaper headline that has the word taint in the headline.
terrible. But apparently you've got less than 10 seconds.
I'm in. Oh,
DH.
oh, just lucky.
I didn't spell it right. Damn it.
Let's see the responses.
Here we
Okay,
go.
in round
Come up
3,
with a
you get
shocking
to
newspaper
award 3
headline with this
medals,
word
gold,
title.
silver,
Taint.
and bronze.
Taint mean
Have
a
at
thing
it.
if the president's swing. It all started with the taint. OnlyFans. Man makes paint with taint. Hair included. Jeremy Clarkson shows his taint. New car. Or election tainted by fraudulent voting.
Someone actually utilising an actual wording in this actual game. That seems really, really dodgy.
Indeed.
Is it 3? It is 3. Okay.
Yep.
It is three medals.
3 much rewarding. Gold, silver and bronze.
So if you're suddenly confused on why your 2 clicks have not actually gotten you through, it's because you need a third one.
Yes.
And less than 10 seconds.
Oh, everybody's in.
Yep.
Great, let's see where those medals ended up. Bronze, silver, and gold. Now we transform those medals into points.
So I'm back at 500. DH with 1,000. Me with 1,500. Xavier with 2,000. And Hedgie with 2,500.
Is it enough?
What's that
At
done to the
least get me out of
scores?
fifth.
All right, that's it. Time for the final scores.
Is it enough to get me out of
Points
fifth?
different. No.
Oh, I don't know. Xavier might take the lead. No.
There, I got third!
Hey, I won one for once. Hey. So, alive! Yeah. The top answer of the game.
Yep.
Because it's lighter than a writing desk. The top answer of the game.
Actually getting relevant questions in this particular round of Quiplash was actually quite nice.
And rare.
Yeah.
Not that we're disparaging Quiplash at all here. It does come up with the goods every now and again. Right, while we get the next round set up, let's go back to the studio for a second.
For that dynamic couch action.
Oh yeah, all
Yes.
the hot couch action. How could you not love it?
If you've forgotten what we look like, this is what we look like.
And now you'll forget. Because you need the memory bleach.
Brain bleach!
Memory bleach.
Memory bleach.
Trademark.
Sold in a can.
As the 45th President of the United States, I
Rule
believe
6.
that bleach could be used for a way to remove the virus with the possibility of intravenous injection. Is that possible? Maybe we could research that sort of thing. So.
Or, if you actually watch the fucking thing, you realise he never said that
He
at all.
actually did. He said, we've seen that bleach can be used to kill this. Is there a possibility?
And there we go. Now they're both muted, so we don't have to suffer all this Rule 6 nonsense. Let's instead move on to the song. And so we have Carter and John James with Congratulations.
It was smooth sailing, heaven on the ground. It was you I needed, but now you're someone else. Say sorry, what hurt them all. before. Now you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. All alone, it wasn't what you thought. Coming back for more. Wanted me to go, and now I'm gone. Congratulations. 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 When I watched you go, how the truth changes when you're out there on your own. Say sorry, 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 one. Heard them all before. Now you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. All alone, it wasn't what you thought. Coming back for more. Wanted me to go, and now I'm gone. Congratulations. 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 Say sorry, 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 one. Heard them all before. Now you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. All alone, it wasn't what you thought. Coming back for more. Wanted me to go, and now I'm gone. Say sorry, 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 one. Heard them all before. Now you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. All alone, it wasn't what you thought. Coming back for more. Wanted me to go, and now I'm gone. Congratulations.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
Yeah, we got some hot Quiplash action on the go. And now we've got some more. And if the Jackbox page hasn't kicked you back to the enter in the room code screen, give the page a refresh. Jackbox website seems to be a bit screwy over these last few
Switch it
weeks.
on and off again.
Yeah, press the F5 key. It does magic. I'm not sure what the one with the keyboard that has like a billion functions, and F5 does something like explode somewhere.
Make sure all your cables are pointed from uphill to downhill with your PC at the bottom, so therefore all the data goes down quicker. I have seen engineers use that as an explanation on why they should have a certain setup. Because one, engineers are dicks. Two, end clients are stupid. I really wish I was making this up.
But the internet is a series of tubes, didn't you know?
Keep
Indeed.
your cables straight because the data runs quicker.
Well, it hasn't got to go around corners.
Yeah. And then you sit there and think about it and you go, that makes sense. You're wrong, but that makes sense. You're still wrong.
Well, think about it as a road. If you have a straight road, yeah, you go in a straight line. But if you have a road full of corners, obviously there are going to be parts of the road that you're going to take longer to get round, and then there are going to be other parts that you take shorter to get round if you're going on the inside of the corner or the outside of the corner. You've got a further distance to travel on the outside of the corner. So obviously data will just go, prefer to go down a straight line,
However,
right?
It
However-
doesn't actually work that way. It's
Yeah,
like,
Shh,
there
don't
are-
tell people that.
You're not in a car, for
No.
one, that has a turning circle. You're not in a jet, which has
And
a turning
also,
circle.
there
Actually-
are protons.
In your face, everyone, DH, who actually is knowledgeable in this field,
Yeah.
has come with a fibre optic cable.
Yep.
It's kind of true that it goes quicker if it's straight.
Yep, fibre optic, I will agree. It's ideal
because
if
that
it's
uses
straight.
light.
Yes.
And it
When
goes-
it's like electric cables with protons, it doesn't mean they're already in there. They then just start moving like a train.
electrons by any chance?
Electrons, protons with them.
it's a solid cable. It's not
Yeah.
traffic in the literal sense. When
No.
we talk about data and refer it to as traffic, we don't mean fucking
No, we
buses.
don't mean.
I mean, technically,
But buses is also a term
yeah.
used.
if we want to get down a real technical level and start talking about width of cables, skin effects, and all the other kind of things that electrical engineers like to get directions over, we probably could go into a very long technical reasons
and you
why.
watch as your end user client's eyes
Glaze,
glaze and
yep.
go, here's money,
Oh,
money, go away.
Where Dami Kaneko is from the US, right?
I believe so.
So yes, he said for the poop family question, you guys missed out on. Did I poo that? Who's basically Family Matters.
Oh, UK over here.
Yes.
It's UK, not American.
Oh really? Okay.
Okay, so we
he knows.
managed to-
He knows of Jaleel White's prior Sonic work.
media is now entirely internet based, and at this point people have watched the back catalogue of fucking EastEnders, so you know it's likely.
I don't know where anyone is anymore. I don't even know where I am half the time these days.
I mean,
I know where
the
I
first
am.
time I visited the USA, there was some stuff that I'd sort of never even heard of, even people telling me about things. Even now, it was like a ridiculous show in Canada called The Young and the Restless, which I don't think will ever be ported here, because it is an example of how to make a soap so bad you have to use music to show when a character is exhibiting emotion. Not to enhance the emotion, to show a character is exhibiting emotion. Because the actors
I
are
don't
that
know.
bad.
Did you see the live action Lion King?
Well, no, I was like, I'm not watching this. I'm not going to watch this.
No, don't.
If you want to torture yourself, there's always the Dragon Ball Z live action movie.
It's like,
Oh, the initial D live action movie.
oh god.
They like,
Or the Double Dragon movie.
oh, that's just cheese.
Oh, House of the Dead.
Yeah, leave Double Dragon movie
Or what's the
alone.
Jackie Chan one? Is it not not Street Master, something like that?
Are you talking about City Hunter?
City Hunter,
That
thank you.
has the arcade stuff
Yes.
in there as a
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah, the Street Fighter 2 segment,
Yeah.
which was hilarious.
Because Jackie Chan movies, when he's not trying to be serious, are usually very funny.
Of course, you
He
could
made a
watch
very
Doom.
good Chun-Li, I'll
You
tell
could
you.
watch Doom,
Which one?
the one with the Rock.
Oh yeah, the good
What,
one.
is there another one?
Yes. We shall bleach that from our memories.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, let's
Good.
leave it that way.
Okay.
Instead, I'll
what's the-
distract everyone.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
look, everyone, Quiplash.
Street Fighter, The Legend of Chun-Li.
Oh, yeah, we don't talk about that in this household.
Oh yes, yeah, Legend of Chun-Li. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay, so Keanu
Kilo
against
Alpha Quebec Golf.
Golf.
No, Connecticut's got the name. The UK.
the UK.
So we're up against the whole of the UK, everyone.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, that's because that was the wrong one. I'm so glad I paid attention.
Yeah, you remember that instruction where to like refresh your page? That instruction that you obviously didn't pay attention
Oh, I
to?
refreshed the page, but I was putting in the wrong calligraphy of G.
Everyone else managed it, okay?
Oh.
Well, except Hedgie, apparently.
No, I'm in.
Oh, Fat Hedgie's in.
Yeah.
Well, they're not spelling in the name.
Yes, because I've got fat fingers, remember? I
Okay.
have sausage fingers now.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, this is
I don't
this
really,
is this
but-
is currently the downside to fucking
Lockdown.
Lockdown is like, oh
Eat
yeah.
everything!
Yeah, like all my Borders biscuits.
I've come to the realization that if I don't buy the crap, I won't eat the crap, and I'll eat the fruit.
Yeah,
because
You'll
the
just
fruit
eat
is
all
good.
everyone else's crap instead.
No, because I'm eating the fruit. If I've
Yeah.
just got fruit, I'll eat the fruit.
Yes.
That's
That's
the point.
nice for you. The rest of us want fucking biscuits.
Says the man who probably weighs nearly as much as I do.
I've been cultivating this.
Cultivating a heart attack is not a good plan.
No, it isn't.
That's okay, work pays my life
I mean,
insurance.
it's a way to get out of paying your debts, but you know, it's.
As long as your GP says you're going against, not going against my advice, you're fine.
Actually, the GP said cholesterol's okay. I could probably stand to lose a few pounds, but everything else is ticking over quite okay currently.
Currently, yeah.
No, I didn't think he said cholesterol's okay. He looked at your cholesterol and went, okay.
No, they said that. They said cholesterol's fine.
Cholesterol's
everything's
fucking
fine.
weird. Because it's
Blood
like,
pressure's fine.
a few years ago it was like any cholesterol is bad. Now it's a case of, well, there's good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. And I'm sat
It's
there
like-
going,
There's good fats and bad fats, yes.
And then there's trans fats, which
Yes.
are both or neither, but they don't support the fat binary.
Yes. It was like, was it polyunsaturated?
Oh, and then when they start talking about fats, they go, but don't have this sugar.
Yes.
But fats, sugar.
Yes.
Well, sugar turns into fat, but sugar, but fat.
I'm starting the game. I can't be bothered with this.
I've not had a GP visit since the whole thing. I'm expecting this conversation to happen.
Neither have I. It's like, I just order my medicines online.
Hey, I'm Schmitty.
Which I still need to do.
Fucking hell,
I completely
TK!
forgot what I'm doing here. Oh,
keep forgetting.
right.
Before lockdown.
Guys, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like we're really going to change some lives here today.
Yes. Somebody's going to get kidney stones.
Everyone
again.
put your answer as TK
Round
order
one.
your
The
fucking
more votes you
medication.
choose your answer.
That
the
won't
more
help me now. The
points you
GP's
get.
closed.
Go.
I need to be reminded when they're open.
Like tomorrow.
Yes.
Name of a fast food restaurant where workers don't wear pants.
That's how we.
TK, order your fucking medication. I hate these questions because it's
So do
like,
I.
Oh, of course I know.
There we go. Fucking hell. Do I go sciencey? Do I go mean? Oh, I hate these questions. There we go. Oh, come on! I cannot be the person first in. Are all
You
the
can.
questions that hard? Jesus.
I struggled on my first question a bit,
Hurry up.
and then had a
Use the
brainwave.
same-
Hey,
you can't think
come
of
in.
anything.
I struggled.
Who are we waiting
with a brain
for?
Fart, so.
We are waiting for the UK.
Ah, yes.
Oh, okay. We could be a while.
Well, they always take a long time on their decisions.
There you go. Had to be ratified by Parliament.
Time for the big
Then
reveal.
the House of Lords.
Up first, the name of a fast food restaurant where the workers don't wear pants.
TK, order your fucking medication.
Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite.
So, the name of a fast food restaurant where the workers don't wear pants. Bottoms up. Or Naked Burger.
I feel TK needs to order your fucking medication.
Does that mean you
Better.
just say it without the bun?
Not exactly.
Technically, a naked burger is a slab of meat on your plate.
Indeed. No buns. Oh no, the buns are fully visible.
Yeah, the buns are everywhere except your plate.
And you want that.
Yeah, I
you
guess
want
the
your
food
buns
is
to be
okay at
everywhere else
bottoms up.
except on
Look
your
at the
plate
staff
because
there is so
hygiene.
cheeky.
Hey.
Next,
Okay.
the worst tattoo to have on your butt
Fucking hell.
would consist of these 3 words. And vote.
Right.
The worst tattoo to have on your butt would consist of these 3 words. Parking, entrance only, or ring for servants.
I feel the colon being added for gag purposes because it's certainly not for censored purposes.
And you're all wrong anyway. It should be order
hasn't
food.
voted?
It should be order food here.
And ring for service wins it. As it should.
Where does the middle word go?
And next, an easy way to start a fire is to rub blank together. Vote away.
Okay, an easy way to start a fire is to rub matches together or rub 2 internet keyboard warriors together.
That's to start a flame war.
All I will say is, have you ever tried rubbing matches together? Fucking doesn't work.
They snap.
Oh, there goes all of the fucking sulfur.
Which one does it? And 2 internet keyboard warriors wins it with 2 to 1. 2 to 1 is a very popular ratio in this game.
Although there is a brand of matches in the UK where you can
Next
rub the
one,
match across the fucking
what Santa's elves
starter
do
bit
in the
doesn't
off season.
So, what Santa's elves do in the off
Put
season?
in your votes.
We have play small people in indie movies or extreme snow sports.
Extreme snow sports!
And extreme snow sports
Hey,
wins it 2 to 1.
does that mean that Yaz is technically an elf?
Well, if you can say that to her face and live, then yes.
Next to
Yeah,
the
we definitely kneel down.
the weirdest NASCAR sponsor you could see painted on a car.
Turn right.
Okay, vote.
Car crash insurance. Riva G-Wiz.
I've no idea what that is.
Revi G-Wiz. Revi G-Wiz?
Oh, car crash insurance.
It's like, I don't know what that is. Other one.
I wonder if it was a safety quit.
No, don't think so.
Because it would have had the icon.
It's
That's
probably
it.
a NASCAR
Let's see the scores for round
It
one.
might be a NASCAR.
DH, explain yourself in channel.
Please, please, please. We don't know. And winning. This happened before.
Ah,
It's
DH has
deja
explained
vu.
himself in channel.
Well, it's round one. It doesn't
Round
matter.
2 is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take
Ah.
that, round 1.
The Riva I, known as G-Wiz in the UK, is a small micro-electric car
Oh.
made by the Indian Riva Electric Car Company. So I guess it's the electric car version of a Lada.
Fucking hell.
Here we go. I have put my words in and I have pressed the button which puts the words in. My words are now in and nobody can take them away from me because they're in.
Oddly enough, so are mine. And mine contain references that people aren't gonna get.
I contain references that people will get.
Well, actually, you two might, but everyone else probably won't.
We're still waiting for the UK. Again. Just like in real life.
All right, let's get to it. First one. Don't throw out those used chopsticks. They can be used to blank.
Okay, so don't throw out those used chopsticks.
Okay,
They
pick
can be
your
used
favorite.
to stab your housemates or defend ourselves against flies. No, they can't.
Yes, they
Try
can.
that.
It's
If not
free.
fast enough.
This, we are not Karate Kid.
Ralph Macchio proved it can be done.
You can buy the toy. I hate to say it, with the fucking toy.
Defend yourselves against
chopsticks.
flies wins it
Moving
2-1.
What a bad undercover cop posing as a teen says.
What a bad undercover cop posing as a teen says.
Now,
Hello, fellow teenagers. How about those dicks? Or, hey, buddy, what you doing? Anything
How do
going
you do,
down?
fellow kids? Yes. I mean, heck, that is from 30 Rock. I bet if you put "How do you do, fellow kids," we would have got a response.
Hello, fellow teenagers. How about those ticks? Wins it with a quiplash.
Yeah.
In the round where it's important. I'm not winning this game.
Depending on where you say that sentence, you
coming
probably
up
get
next,
How do you
a
do,
cheesy
fellow kids?
pickup line from a camel. Get to voting.
Okay. So, cheesy pickup line from a camel. Don't get the hump butt. That's not a
Or-
pickup line.
Yes, it is.
Or
It's a bad pickup line.
It's not bad we're looking for. Cheesy. Believe me, babe, they are both real.
Said the one humped camel.
The one humped cross-eyed camel.
And believe me, babe, they are both real. Wins it 2-1.
The UK denies Xavier the quiplash.
Next on deck, a strange thing for a ghost to whisper in your ear. Time to vote.
Anyone else?
So,
Go on, Hedge.
a strange thing for a ghost to whisper in your ear. Hey, honey, wanna bust some ghosts? Or Howard Ramis says hi.
I'm spotting a theme in this answer.
I still need to see that latest Ghostbuster film when it comes out. I
Yes.
really need to see that.
You mean Ghostbusters 3?
Yes, the proper Ghostbusters.
Which isn't
3.
out yet.
No, it's not yet released.
The sentence. Yeah.
Oh, who didn't vote? Somebody didn't
DA
vote.
shouldn't vote. Maybe technical issues.
Next in line,
Internet.
how old-timey sailors pass the time on long voyages.
But how old-timey sailors pass the time on long voyages. Roger the cabin boy, or wanking.
Okay, so the difference being...
One is done by yourself.
Yep, Roger the Cowboy was TK's answer.
Yep.
Yeah. And both myself and Hedge got the reference.
Yes.
I was right.
Round 2 is now complete. Let's see where we landed.
I haven't seen Pugwash in years.
Wasn't it only Roger the Cabin Boy that was the one? All the others were just made up.
No, in fact, Roger the Cabin Boy wasn't genuine either.
Yeah. It was a
Yeah, like Master Mate.
That's right, it's round
Master
3.
Bait.
The
Yeah, no,
last
it's Master
lash.
Mate.
Look alive,
Yeah.
because you're all getting the same prompt this time.
And the last lash is a comic lash, so pay attention to the stream.
Yes. Please watch
Finish writing this
screen
comic.
to see what it is.
So there's two people in a public bathroom. One of them says, "Do you have any toilet paper I can borrow?" The guy in the cubicle next door says,
check. Now the real question is, how many people can think of alternatives to toilet paper that would be in public toilets?
Or how many people are going to do the lockdown? With TK to finish up his
Novel?
next novella.
Yep.
8, 7.
Time to get TK. There we go. One day
Here's what
he'll
everybody
fail.
wrote.
So,
Present your medals
is-
now.
do you have any toilet paper I can borrow? You don't sound 6 feet away. I don't want COVID. Sure, the news of the world is available. Yep, just let me use it first. I have the Daily Mail, so I guess yeah, ID. No, but I got the Telegraph. That'll do.
"So the news of the world, the Daily Mail, and the Telegraph."
You can tell that there's certain people who are pretty certain of certain newspapers these days.
Okay, let's see who got those medals. Bronze first. Here's the silver. And gold. Let's sell off
Okay.
those medals
Okay.
for points.
Wow,
And the lockdown one got it.
Gold?
I was not expecting that.
No, not just for a solid
We're
gold
done.
block.
Let's see the final scores.
I got third again.
And the UK wins.
Oh, if only it were Eurovision.
Yeah, that's all right. We've skipped this year's. I'm dreading to think.
Oh yes, of course. It wasn't on, was it?
No, it wasn't on, and I watched the Eurovision film,
Movie.
and which was supposed to come out this year.
Yeah. But it did.
It did. Online.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
Hello, fellow teenagers. How about those ticks?
How do you do, fellow kids?
Car crash insurance.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there was one more.
Probably.
No, it was just those two. They were the top answers of the game.
Thing is, in the UK, if you do ask a bunch of teenagers how about those ticks, you'd get a reasonable answer because fuck the New Forest,
Yeah, but
fuck
ticks
the
are
Lake District.
ticks are a very different thing in the UK compared to TikTok. It's like, hello, fellow kids. Do you want to give all your data to the Chinese government?
It's like Australia. Most of the animals that exist on this continent want to kill you. Magpies, koalas, kangaroos, snakes, spiders, fish, squid, random ants, you know. The UK, we've got the adder that no one ever sees and tries to stay the fuck away from people.
And we have false widows that will give you a nasty lump and maybe an irritation and rash,
Yeah.
but otherwise are fine.
And then there's ticks
Yes.
and wasps.
Yes.
Oh, wasps basically just sting you and go, oh,
No,
God, that
no.
hurts.
And then you have an
don't-
anaphylactic shock.
Wasps don't basically sting you. They go, "You've pissed me off. I am now going to Mike Tyson your fucking ass." Ah! Fuck wasps. They don't just sting you. They go, "Right, I am going to murder you and your descendants."
And then they bite off your ear, apparently.
I hate wasps. I really, really hate wasps.
I don't like them either very much.
Oh no, I've
But
been
then apparently
stung
they
by
kill
it.
spiders.
They can, yeah, some can kill spiders. Some can indeed kill spiders.
While I don't like wasps, I'm going to allow them to live.
I, on the other hand, will fire them towards the nearest flame, so therefore no one will even know they're dead. Because fuck wasps, let them burn in a fire.
Wasps should stay outside though, not indoors.
Yeah, that I
So
agree.
should bees.
Oh, bees are fine, because it's like this ball of fluff with no fucking
Only if there's
flame.
bumblebees.
Honeybees, we don't really see any. Wild bees are weird. But bumblebees are just hilarious, because it's just like... What the fuck was
Yeah.
that?
Zoom. What the hell is a low-flying aircraft? There's just a bumblebee.
Then there's stag beetle season, which is hilarious, because it's like, what's that black thing? Ah! And suddenly you have this thing clinging onto your face to try and clamber up to jump off.
Oh god.
Oh, it's great. They've got lovely hooked feet. It's not painful. Get off. Stop pulling my hand.
Whereas we had worker bees in my bedroom.
Oi.
And they went, swarm, 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 into the chimney, down the chimney. Hello, everyone. We're in your room now. And I was like, get out. Okay.
Random swarm when it was hot, except when it was really fucking hot, in which case everyone went, you know what? Fuck doing anything.
It was weird, though. The bees were very obedient.
Yeah.
If you get a wasp in the house, it will go everywhere, and there's no real herding it.
No.
The bees, they were just milling around, and I pointed at the window and went, out. And they just went out.
Yeah.
And they just left.
The bees just want to get outside, so
Yeah.
it's like you open a window and just gently waft. They'll go.
I didn't even
that.
do it. I just had to point.
Yeah.
And just say, out. And it went, okay.
And it's really
I
bizarre.
thought we could be
'cause
friends.
Certain insects will do that because it's like butterflies. That will always throw you. It's like this random fluttering thing gets in. Okay, I'm gonna have to spend a fucking hour to chase it out. Open the door.
Guide it out.
Boom. How the fuck did that thing navigate? It's two pieces of fucking crepe paper flapping together, and yet it navigates its way around everything. Butterflies confuse the fuck out of me.
Well, it's because when they're caterpillars, they go, right, this is here, this is here, this is here, and then they transform and go, right, I now know everything, take off, I can see everything from up high now.
I can see my house from here.
Yes.
Yeah, and yet their kind of closest relation, the moth,
Yep.
is like,
As an idiot.
It's
Well,
a
but-
the moth is nocturnal butterfly, so basically
And it's also made of confetti.
yes.
I know this.
Touch it, and it's like,
Well, no, I know this because it was late night one day when I was still living with my dad. This was many, many years ago when I was still living with the old folks. And I had the fan on behind me because it was a reasonably smallish room. Hedgie will remember the room. It was tiny. And so the fan was in the kind of the window behind me, and all of a sudden I just heard this brrrr noise. And then the shower of confetti just wafted over me. And I turned around and saw this body of a moth stuck in the grill of the fan. And it was like, well, somebody shouldn't have been flapping behind the fan blade, should they? And got sucked in. And it was like, now I've got to clean moth up from all over the room. That's not pleasant. Because at least it was moth confetti and not anything gooey. Because that would have been worse.
Right, so we got time for some done and dusted.
If you've got anything for Done and
I
Dusted.
have indeed.
My God, should we have a quick song beforehand?
Yeah, go on.
ooh.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Oh, Canucks. Yep, back in song mode. Fantastic. So, for the next song, we have Facading with Walk Away.
I don't wanna see you, but you fall apart. Even though you told me take it back, your heart I still spin inside your orbit. Yeah. You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, put me away. You understand? There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand? I wanna stay, 'cause I don't wanna walk away. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. you, but you're full of pride. Even though you told me to get back your heart, still spinning inside your orbit. Yeah. I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you're still make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay, 'cause I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. That's why I look, put me away. You understand, there's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, I wanna leave. You understand, I wanna stay, 'cause I don't wanna walk away. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay, 'cause I don't wanna walk away. I don't wanna walk away. I don't wanna walk away.
Missed the live show? Never fear. Archives are here. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk to catch up on what you missed.
And there we go. That was the song.
Hey.
And there's some interesting stuff going on in the Discord.
Yes.
I'll catch up with that in a second. So done and dusted. We've been doing shit whilst stuck indoors constantly because Netflix. Is
Speak for yourself.
Netflix is a thing. This was a week or so ago, and we kind of missed it because we ran out of time. But I've watched the latest Netflix mini-series, I suppose you could say, of Transformers: War for Cybertron.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a weird thing. So basically, this is based on pre-G1 storyline, designed to tie into pre-G1 storyline, and based on stuff that has kind of existed-ish in the comics and in computer games, for the reason on why they ended up on the planet for the OG series, for those people who are very much into the Transformers. I will say they have kind of skipped some of it for what they were doing for the series, which was a bit of a shame. But the first season, or act, for this was called Siege. And it picks up as the war or civil war on Cybertron is ongoing. And you have the Decepticons who have risen up against their oppressors of Unexplainedistan, and currently are fighting the rebel forces of the Autobots, who were kind of also supporting the Rise Up, but they were working for Unexplainedistan, possibly. And the fights between the major figures, which is obviously Optimus Prime and Megatron. The biggest thing from the series, though, obviously, is everyone talking about Megatron's lips, because the animation pronounced his lip line a little bit. Dear God. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, it didn't have the original voice cast, really. But it did a good job of portraying the characters, portraying the roles, having some interesting new characters, having a lot of cardboard cutout guys who are similar to the toys that got killed a lot, because there's a lot of total carnage in this. And it's a fun series. My biggest problem was it cut out a lot of the explanation over why this shit's going on. You get that the Decepticons were oppressed, and Megatron was the charismatic figure, and the entire show portrays him as like this charismatic speaker who's leading these people, and hints at his descent to making worse and worse choices, but skips a vast array of the backstory that explains where he was to start with. Because even the OG, at certain points, the original series, had it that Optimus and Megatron respected each other, and there were links there that were never fully fleshed out in the cartoon, but more fleshed out afterwards. This was where it was explained, but you don't get the proper explanation. You are introduced to characters such as Starscream, Jetfire, Soundwave, Shockwave. You are shown the twisted shit that Shockwave does. You are shown major characters, significant characters who have massive backstory and history in the entire Autobot universe getting murdered. With little explanation over exactly why they're significant, although plot. And then MacGuffin goes away. It's a fun series, and it is fun to watch them go around and do Autobots, Decepticons, Transformer things, and it is very fun to see them build up to the arc, build up to getting the party of all these different people together, the implication behind the ginormous Autobots that exist, for reasons of MacGuffin and stuff, which aren't explained in this act, and won't be, because the next act is going to them landing on Earth, as far as I can tell. It's a nice Netflix series. It's just a shame for someone who knows what this story is. A lot of the stuff that would make it interesting was missing. As much as it'd be very difficult to flesh it out in that way, because I know TK made a comment that it was kind of robot racist versus robot racists. The big problem was they missed the backstory, which is the planet was being controlled by someone who felt they knew what they were doing and had put construction race as the people who did all the fucking work, and they weren't getting shit, whereas the higher people were. So there was a reason for a rebellion. The worst thing is they skip the fact that Megatron actually was a public figure who wanted to do stuff and got pissed off because things weren't being done. And the reason why he knew Optimus is because Optimus was supporting him. And it was like, oh, so much good stuff that they could have done, but cut out for reasons of making the series swift, I suppose. I don't know when the next arc's going to be coming out. It's probably going to be a while, because obviously CG takes a while, and now we're in lockdown. That'll be a interesting thing. Although current situation seems to be people are doing stuff rather quicker. But if you are at least a fan of the old cartoons, I would certainly say watch it. It's not necessarily Beast Wars level, because Beast Wars was pretty damn good. But it's certainly better than some of the more recent animated series where they went a little bit too chibi, or went so far away from the comic books that it was unreal. It happens. But it was a nice distraction. It's a nice little series. If you're not really into the old original stuff, don't worry about it. You're not going to miss anything particularly. And if you want an alternative recommendation, play the games, because they're better. Yeah, the War for Cybertron games, that they play like jank, but I've recently been watching them because someone's been playing the... Oh... TK, you follow him?
That is no doubt. Nerdcubed?
No, the guy who does the wiki articles.
Oh, what? Fact Fiend?
Yeah, Fact Fiend.
Carl Smallwood.
Thank you,
Carl
Carl Smallwood.
Yeah, he recently ran through the Platinum Games Transformer game, which is also really fucking good, and I've got that queued on my list to buy, but will be really expensive because it's no longer in print. But yeah, it's not like that, but they're still not too bad. Just the most recent one, Avoid Like the Plague, because it's just a rehash and it's terrible. Don't. They tried to blend the computer game with the movie.
Ooh.
Because that always works so well.
By meshing the two together.
Yep, that never
Like
goes wrong.
that. Not like that. That fit. More like.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, the original War for Cybertron game.
Square peg round hole.
But it's not bad. The most recent movie adaptation, yeah, just avoid it. But
What
yeah,
a pleasant note to end on.
well, that was Transformers War for Cybertron. It was all right. I'd recommend it to fans. If you're not a fan, play the games. They're more interesting.
Hopefully, before too long, we'll be able to review Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Yay!
And oh god, was it the Ryan Reynolds film that's coming?
Oh, Free Guy.
Free Guy, yeah.
I was going to say Free Jack, but that's Mick Jagger.
No,
Yeah, that's something else entirely.
there are films that are coming out, but there are not many films
Yeah.
that will be coming
Is
out.
it Tenet is apparently the new Christopher Nolan one. Apparently that's quite good.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's cerebral and complex as Inception, maybe a bit more.
Yeah. But it's also got Robert Pattinson
Yeah.
in it.
Because
Who is apparently the new
Cedric
he's the new
Diggory.
Batman.
the new Batman. Yeah,
Yes, he is.
So we've had two
Reboot.
British actors play Batman now.
Yeah, we've had
Christian Bale.
Dead Cedric Diggory.
And
or
footballer's cousin.
Sparkly Vampire
and
Man.
the worst thing is they'll all be compared to Michael Keaton, and everyone will go, "Yeah, but Michael Keaton."
Or they could be compared to Adam West, who was OG Batman.
He was the
wasn't best
OG.
Batman.
He was OG Batman in Batman the movie in the 60s.
And
Yes.
Best Batman.
Come on, Robin.
And what's the name of the Joker?
Which one?
The Adam West Batman Joker.
Oh, Caesar Romero.
Yes, he was
Yes.
Best Joker. He's like, yeah, I said it. He was the best Joker.
Caesar Romero.
Yes. All the stands of the other one from that second Batman film of the trilogy, whose name I can't remember.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, him. Yeah, come
guy
at me,
who
Heath
died.
Ledger fans. Come at me.
Huh.
Yeah, Caesar
Heath-
Romero, best
Heath
best
Ledger
Joker.
did a very good Joker, but when you grow up on the TV series, it's quite hard.
Because obviously when you've got the TV series, you've got to be consistent with that, and you've got to have that same thing. When it's a movie, it's like it's one thing. So
It's one and done.
yes. And then of course you've got Jack Nicholson as the Joker, who obviously was named Jack because he was that name.
Two different actors for the Riddler.
Yeah.
Three different
Frank
actresses for
Gorshin and
Catwoman.
another guy. Yes. Yeah.
Was this for the TV series?
Yeah,
Yes.
the TV series. No Mr. Freeze, because that didn't
No.
exist until the animated series, which was my primary route fix for Batman.
Yes.
Although the Batman I would hardly recommend, because holy crap, that series did really well.
The Batman.
The Batman,
Is that
yes.
another animated one?
Yep, they did a redoing of
So there was
Batman.
Batman the animated series, Batman of the Future, and we've got
Batman Brave and the Bold.
Oh, there was 4.
And don't forget, they did an animated version of the Adam West one.
Oh
Yep.
yes, of course, yes, which we saw.
We did.
Yes.
I can't remember what it's called though.
Yeah, neither can I. It was Batman something.
Google it. Xavier, Google it.
Oh god, yeah, Batman Beyond, Batman the Animated Series, Batman Brave and the Bold, the new Batman
Ooh.
Adventures. Oh yeah, that I didn't really watch much
That
of
sounds like a Scooby-Doo episode.
There's a lot of combinations of Justice. The New Adventures of Batman, which I believe is what you're referring to,
No,
from
it's not.
1977.
No. This was like
It's about
a
like
few years.
2008, something
Yeah,
like
far more modern.
that. Yeah.
It was a one-off special thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
not a
movie.
series.
No,
Yeah.
it was not. No.
That was it was a film. It was in the cinema.
Yeah.
Everyone's currently Googling. Don't mind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, thrilling entertainment. This
Yes.
is. How do you
Oh.
entertain the masses while Xavier Googles?
I like that. I go Batman movie 2008, The Dark Knight. yeah, that one.
That one, yeah. So, yes, there's some weird stuff going on. But, yes, of course, we do have Bill and Ted 3 coming up, which is the climax to another trilogy, which hopefully, where all 3 films are really good. Because, there's been very few...
There's been a 30-year gap.
Yeah.
There's been a 30-year gap, and
Yeah.
I've already seen the review of someone who I respect the opinion of, and they pretty much summed it up in what I'm expecting it to be, which is the original is going to be the classic that you're going to love. It's not going to top that, but it's going to be a good time.
Okay, it was Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders.
That's it. Yes. Yeah.
This is why we fill, so
Yeah.
TK can type words and shit.
Work things
I can
out.
make Google
yeah.
work.
But yeah, we've got Bill and Ted Face the Music, which again is the climax of the trilogy.
Yeah, but we don't have much else because
Oh, shit.
Yeah. What?
DH just linked in Discord an IMDb link for Batman, and it's kind of saying, displaying 200 results for Batman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that includes cartoons, movies, games, all those kind of things.
Yep.
oh yeah, the games,
Yes.
the games.
And a film called Fat Man and Little Boy,
Little boy.
which I think is a Batman piss take.
Rip-off.
A
Business,
spoof. Yes. It probably would.
I Am That Man,
I am that man.
Wombat Man, which is a TV.
Bombat Man.
Wombat.
A wombat.
Yep. Meerkat Manor, apparently.
Meerkat Manor.
That's a TV series. Wait, what?
Yeah, in terms of entertainment, we're now hitting what would normally be the upswing for entertainment because it's going to be hitting the Christmas, the seasonal stuff.
Oh yes, of course, yes, yeah.
So expectations is obviously Call of Duty, all of that shit. We know Call of Duty is coming. That's already apparently got some controversy. Whether it's a fucking good game or not, no one's said. Whether or not it's a decent campaign or not, no one's said. But there's controversy. And there's some bits and pieces that have been talked about because we've mentioned before the Avengers game. $10 a character battle pass.
Ooh.
Potentially at least 14
Oh
different
yes,
characters.
of course, yes. But it's all cosmetic. It's all cosmetic. So
I know it's all cosmetic, but if you want to get everything, that's $140 fucking dollars.
Yes, yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
And that's if you don't buy the collector's edition to start. But never mind,
A
that's an
collector's
entirely
edition?
different thing.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah, it's going to have a collector's edition. But that's ignoring the... But it's still just a fucking shit looter shooter. Looter beat 'em up. It's not even Diablo.
No, it's not.
Which is annoying, because when you go, it's a Diablo clone, but it's not good as Diablo, you know you're not going to want to play it. But you want to play your superhero? No, I'll play City of Heroes.
Is that even still on?
Yes, the server still exists.
Christ.
The fans rescued it.
Oh, well done, fans.
That was the thing. It's a better MMO that exists than DC Universe Online.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of these old MMOs have the big problem of can we keep up with people? I mean, current live service games have that problem. Like, can we keep up with people? I mean, Battlefield has had this
Oh
problem.
god.
And you can't keep up with people demanding more. Full stop. I mean, if you create a single player game which is interesting and engaging and then release extra content, for example, the most recent Spider-Man, because that came out, I've been playing through
Yeah.
it. Certain sections of that are really fucking hard. All the optional stuff to unlock things, that is. But there is extra DLC that I do have access to, but I haven't finished the game yet, that is engaging. But if you go, oh look, here's all of this stuff that will release over 5, 10, 15 years, you'll play it, then you'll stop playing it, and then when the new stuff's released, you'll play it, then you'll stop playing it. And this is strangely going back to that conversation that we were having at the beginning of the show, where we were talking about party games.
Indeed, yeah.
Because the big problem is, once you've played the stuff to a completion, you don't want to keep playing. It's like, oh, but you can be invested. It's like, oh, you've played and finished Sonic. Now what?
Well, that's because there's a linear progression. With party games, it's about the getting together and everything.
You
It's
have a
like-
start, you have a finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Potentially
it's the journey you had on the
Yes.
way.
But it's, again,
Potentially.
it's akin to playing board games. The board games will always have the start and the end, but all people will always
Yeah.
play board games. So,
Hang on,
Well-
Dame Kaneko is in channel going, Sonic Shuffle was a nightmare.
Yeah.
yes, it was.
Dissing Sonic Shuffle.
Sonic Shuffle is indeed a nightmare.
Yes.
But
You can have that.
the thing is, board games, you wouldn't necessarily play Monopoly weekly. You'd play Monopoly, and then next year, you play Monopoly.
Yearly. You play
Yeah.
Monopoly yearly.
That we have the torture device that is Sonic Shuffle. It's yeah.
Yeah.
But this is where we're currently at, where people are talking about games as a service stuff. Companies that are supposedly good at doing games as a service stuff aren't, even now and before now, and companies that were doing single-player games, releasing single-player games, but people want more, so they release shitty add-ons. When really it's a case of you release your game, if it does well, brilliant, you can go back to it. That's great. Or you just carry on and do another one. Because we don't mind sequels so long as they're good. Ratchet and Clank.
Yes.
So long as they're good.
Yeah.
They can be short, like Quest for Booty. Because holy fuck, that game was short.
Swiggity spooty, I'm coming for that booty.
Kind of. It, basically, Pirate Ratchet game.
Yeah.
And I played through that in like a matter of a few hours, as opposed to the original Ratchet and Clank, where it was a matter of a few weeks. Because that first game, fucking hell. Admittedly, I do want to go back to those games so we can like controller swap between myself and TK, because they're actually quite good. And also, by the time we finish them, maybe at some point we'll have afforded a PS5 after we've traded in an arm and a leg and a lung and gotten the game. Maybe.
Well, I've currently got some savings. Whether it's enough for a PS5 or not, we'll find out, but I've got some savings.
It'll be good for a down payment on the controller.
I think I've got the controller covered. And maybe the AV cables.
What, for the PlayStation 5?
Yeah, that...
Oh, but remember, you've got to
Piss me
you've got to get onto the waiting list to be vetted to see if you're allowed to purchase one.
No, it's invite only.
Yes,
that's the moment.
Only.
Oh, you will be invited to purchase
yes,
one. Yes,
that's what it is now. Is because they're trying to avoid the scalp.
Good.
We've overrun by 10 minutes. That's fine.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
they're
the
an update.
definition of Amy. She has no boundaries in a relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. We just watched Sonic Heroes.
Do you want to add context to that sentence there, Xavier? Because that just came out of left field.
Sonic Adventure 1. And also there's a conversation going on in Discord about Sonic Shuffle and Amy cheating. So,
Yeah, that's a bit better. It's
Sonic Adventure 1. Fucking stalker Amy.
Yes.
I'm so glad I did God of War. It helped me flush Sonic Adventure 1 out. But I've got Sonic Adventure 2 to come.
Oh. Sonic Adventure 2 is great.
I hated the camera already after the initial fucking... No.
Can't forget Sonic Heroes.
We can.
Sonic Heroes.
We can. We can easily forget Sonic Hero.
We've got it. I just don't know what format we got it on.
Probably PlayStation 2.
I think I've got it on PS2. I'm not
which
sure.
is the terrible format.
Yeah, it's the worst of the three.
Yes, it is. It is.
I think we also had the GameCube on it at some point, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
Oh, did we not?
No. We had GameCube Shadow.
Yeah, I've got PS2 Shadow as well.
Yes.
And then I was going through memory cards and found a save file for Shadow and I realised it was Hedgie's playthrough.
Yeah.
That's what I was playing.
GameCube, PlayStation 2, or on Windows, or
Yes.
Xbox.
Yeah, you can get it on Windows if you wish to do Sega PC, which is a format that used to be around, isn't much around anymore. Sega PC. But yes.
Well, potentially everything's going to be going on to PC because apparently there's a massive untapped user base on this strange device called a personal computer. And apparently lots of people want to get their games on this thing that can run them better than on these plastic cubes that you can buy as an entertainment system for your family. Be able to do things like have uncapped frame rates. You know, 4K resolution.
But of course,
Not that
you
need
then
it.
need a system where it's like, by the way, you need this processor, you need this graphics card, you
Oh,
need
it's
this
just
much
in
memory.
Google Stadia!
Google, will you stop doing these projects?
It's like, did you not learn from the Ouya? It's like creating something that
No, it's not even the Ouya. Did you not learn from Google Wave, Google Glasses,
Google Hangouts.
Google Phone?
Google Wave. What even? Google Wave was basically Reddit, right?
Kinda.
Google Wave was a very weird thing.
It's you type something and then somebody can add to it, so they can. It's Chinese whispers or
It
something
was
like
more
that.
collaborative and...
Yeah, it was a collaborative thing where you could put stuff out there and people could add to it, and you could like have your little communities. I suppose it evolved. What did it evolve into? It was something bizarre that then died.
I don't know what it evolved
I
into.
can't remember.
Well,
Google kept
It
releasing
kind
this
of
shit.
morphed into Google Plus a bit.
Yeah, that was it.
And then Google Plus died
Yeah,
because
because nobody liked it.
it was the shitter of the social networks.
It wasn't that bad, and the integration wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad until they forced integration with YouTube. And they was like, well, you leave comments on YouTube now unless you have a Google Plus account, so we're going to integrate everything. And everyone went,
And in your real
no.
Yeah, this is why I now have 3 Google accounts. By the
Oh,
way,
God.
Oh, you've only got 3? Oh, you lucky thing.
We mean only.
I have 3 Google accounts, but I don't recall creating any of them. I got added to TigerTails Gaming for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I then created mine under Xavier Wolf because I'm Xavier Wolf, and then my real name one appeared.
Yes.
Which is brilliant because
Yeah.
I follow everyone under my real name one for some reason, when apparently that was my fake one.
Yeah, wasn't that the one? Because Google Music then was like, sort of, Google Play Music Store was like, no, we're going to convert to YouTube Music now, so
Yep, that's also now a thing.
we need you to have a YouTube account that can support the transfer of all your stuff. Okay,
Yep.
here's all my channels. None of them are sufficient.
Yep.
But your main Google account that you haven't got a channel associated with it, that would be perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't want a YouTube channel on that account. That's why I didn't make one there. Oh no, we're using that.
Yep.
Die in a fire.
It's weird.
Fuck YouTube Music. I much preferred Google Play Music because that was a good service.
Well, yeah, we are now talking about a company that had separate services in different areas that worked brilliantly on their own little platforms.
But didn't make enough money to survive independently.
They still don't. And so they're merging them into like this one ecosystem where they're still little platforms but merged together and still aren't making enough money to be warranted. But who the fuck cares? Google's making money somehow. So just keep throwing...
Alphabet's making money.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering how long before Stadia and YouTube emerged.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, they're trying to be a streaming service. I mean, we stream on YouTube because TK prefers this, and trying to stream with Twitch for IRL.
Yeah. I mean,
stuff?
you've got the just chatting section, but
Yeah.
they really get pissy if you start playing music.
Ah, yes.
Well, the Twitch radio stuff, they haven't really gotten that down. You can have it, but the VODs would then be scrubbed. So this gives us an opportunity to archive stuff, whereas Twitch is a better live streaming service, but it doesn't do video on demand very well.
Yeah.
Which is frustrating if you ever go back to a favourite streamer to catch up on shit, and suddenly sections of that stream are now mute. Because
Or just
copyright.
missing.
So far, not missing, but just mute.
Well, it depends,
yeah.
depends if they've managed to save the VOD or if there's been anything like that, because I've seen various Twitch streams. Yeah. I've gone to go back a little bit later, and it's like, there's a gap here. Why is there a gap? Oh, the VOD didn't save properly on Twitch.
To be fair, a lot of people now are just recording it after streaming it on Twitch, and then they'll upload stuff on YouTube as well, if they've got an editor or if they've got time. Some just upload the streams onto YouTube because it's a better video on demand platform. Also, getting your shit out on as many platforms, I know we don't do it, but on as many platforms as possible is wise, especially considering if you're not safe for kids, you might get shut.
Yeah.
Because that's a switch I keep remembering to look at every single time to make sure my content is not safe for kids, each and every time.
That's set to default on TigerTails Gaming, so
Yeah,
you're okay
I
there.
keep checking it just in case, because
But
I
it
don't
is
want that
coming
to
up
around.
to 20 past 10.
Yeah.
We should probably allow people to get back to their regular lives.
Regular lives?
Yes.
If you're not safe for kids or too safe for kids. It's weird.
I'm not safe for anyone.
If we were more colourful, like Hedge's shirt, then technically we'd be for kids.
If we were like Hedgie's shirt, I'm fairly sure we'd have been kicked off the internet by now.
Well,
What, you mean if we were too Japanese?
well, if you steer into Twitter over stuff like that, you'd probably be kicked off YouTube by now.
Yeah, I mean, if NASA scientists have to make grovelling apologies for wearing the kind of shirt that Hedgie's wearing.
Oh, it's ridiculous, yeah.
But that's playing into Rule 6 territory, so let's
and
not.
also ancient news now. They've moved on. They're now
Yes.
haranguing a 19-year-old's version anime girl because apparently she's got big boobs. And it's like, that's not realistic. And I'm sat there going,
But first of all, she's probably got blue hair and massive eyes. When have you seen someone who looks like
oh no,
that?
no. The only anime thing is big eyes, big boobs.
Yes.
But even then, it's like, at 19, I knew girls who were very well endowed. What schools did you go to where that was not a realistic body shape? Oh no, women
Boy
have
only
to be-
schools.
Women have to be huge. No, women do not have to be anything. They can be anything. Ah!
I'm getting a feeling that people here are digging themselves a hole, so I think I'm going to bring the show to a close.
Hey!
Well, it's starting to turn into a rant show, which we
ranting
haven't
show.
had for a while.
We haven't had a good rant.
To be fair, I mean, once September's over and we've finished TigerTails
Gaming's PlayStation month.
PlayStation month, and
mean-
we're winding down the show.
You mean, when September ends?
Dear God.
No, because we don't want a copyright strike.
No, because I think what we're going to need to do, especially because we're now in the last quarter, we'll be wrapping up season 12. So we'll be looking at what TigerTails, radio, gaming and everything for 2021 we'll be doing. And I do think we need
And then
to...
gleefully procrastinating for
Well, I
about
think-
3 months.
I think we need to not procrastinate a few months, but I think if I'm still stuck at home for the majority of 2021, kill me. I think it's probably worthwhile to then maybe start looking into what we can do to expand, especially if it's a case of TK starts coming back home and can do the show without too much of an issue. And stuff like that. But we'll see. It's a conversation we'll probably have for the rest of the year. If you want to give us suggestions of what you would like to see, music suggestions, we do have a link. We have a thing.
We have music submissions on the Discord as well if you want to send stuff in that YouTube is YouTube friendly.
Yep. So anything like that, feel free to send us a message. We would love to hear from you.
Focus on Twitter at TigerTails Radio, or you can visit the website at tigertailsradio.co.uk.
But we've overrun. It's a bank holiday Monday. That's fine. We're all back to work tomorrow.
That's not
So,
fun.
round of good nights then, I feel.
So it's a good night from the Hedgington,
Good night, everybody.
and a good night from the Xavier,
Good night, everyone.
and a good night from myself, TK. Thank you for watching or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. We shall return next week, as one might expect, with more fun, frolics, frivolity, and other things beginning with F that are PG-13 or less. But until then,
French fries.
indeed, it's night-night, everybody. Night-night.